I hope you were able to take advantage of that trade setup that I shared with you last week on gold. It was an amazing week. I hope you were able to capitalize on that because gold moved up 830 pips. If you were trading one lot, as you know, that is $8,300 in 1 week. So that's what we'll look at in more detail, as well as the major US pairs. So if you enjoy what you're hearing every week in my weekly analysis videos, just be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be sure and click the little bell so you'll get notified every time I make one of these videos, which is every Sunday before the week starts trading on the following Monday. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it and get started. See what this upcoming week holds for us. So if you follow me at all, you know the drill. This is the weekly analysis for the foreign exchange market. And this week is the 20th to the 24th of May, 2024. As always, we look at the high impact news, then the profit and loss from last week's trade setups, and then I share my pending orders with you. That's the trade setups that I have in place for the upcoming week. And I do all of this to help you make profit with your Forex trading. And the first thing we'll look at, of course, is forexfactory.com. That's our go-to website for the fundamental news items. And here they are. It's another full week. You see all of those red items. And I have a few highlighted for you. But the main one you need to be watching out for is that one there on Thursday. It's 1 a.m. Thursday in Southeast Asia, and that's the FOMC. Always a big mover and shaker, the FOMC. Just after midnight Wednesday in Southeast Asia, so be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. There's a full calendar this week, so we need to be aware of all of these high impact news items that affect the movement of our currencies and commodities. So now let's look at the profit and loss that we had from last week's trade setups. And my question is the same as it was last week because we've been seeing so much movement on gold. Did you profit with gold? I hope you did, because that fantastic move of 830 pips last week was just incredible. It was astonishing. So if you missed out on that, well, maybe this week is your week, all right, because gold continues to be bullish. So we'll have a look at the chart shortly to see what potential trade setup I have for you. Now, looking at last week's trades, and always before we do that, I look at the Japanese basket, the JPY basket. That's the Japanese yen compared with other major currencies to see what it's doing. And it's not really much change. All right, last week it tried to make a bit of a move up, okay, but then it ended up pretty much where it started out the week and just continues to go down. It just continues to be in a sad state. The Japanese central bank has not come in and supported the yen at all yet, so it just continues to be what it is. The DXY, which is the US dollar index, that's the US dollar compared with 6 other major currencies, and it has been on the decline for the last several weeks. We saw a bit of a move up on Thursday and a little bit on Friday, but then before the US session closed on Friday, it dropped back down. So declining US dollar means that we will be bullish on the major currency pairs. But last week, here we go. There's that gold chart I told you. I said, all right, buy limit. Gold is bullish. Look for an opportunity to buy. Monday wasn't the opportunity. We waited and waited, and it dropped and dropped and dropped, and it finally hit that buy limit, 23.40. It dropped just a little bit below that, which is okay. It does that, all right. You cannot get exactly on the number. So 23.40 was the starting point for our buy limit. And then by the end of the week, it got up to 24.22, a move of 830 pips. And as I said in the beginning, if you traded one lot on that, that was a profit of $8,300. What a fantastic move. Very exciting week for gold. Then the Euro US, this was a buy limit. It just slightly missed hitting the pending order by about 4 or 5 pips. So this trade did not execute. And I'll go ahead and tell you, and I've said it many times before, when you have a buy limit like this, if it gets really close and then it doesn't execute, but you see it starting to go in the right direction, go ahead and take a small trade. All right, go ahead and take a small trade. And as it progresses through the week, you'll see there on Wednesday and Thursday, it made a really big move up all the way until late Wednesday evening in the US session. All right, that would have been a fantastic move. and you can always just keep adding to a winner. Add another small trade, and end up with good profit. And then the odd US, this was a buy limit, and it was the same thing, just I think missed by 1 or 2 pips, but if you had taken that trade, that would have been 131 pips profit. Now the New Zealand US did execute, okay, that hit the pending order, and so we had 134 pips clear profit on the New Zealand US. Then the pound US was a buy limit, and this one missed the pending order also just a little bit, about 4 pips I believe it was, but if you had taken that, all right, that would have been a profit of 200 pips. So we had the direction right on those, is what I'm saying, and you can always go ahead and jump in with a small order, and then as it progresses during the week, add to a winning trade. With the USD CAD, this was a sell limit, and this did execute for a profit of 100 pips. The UJ, all right, did not quite hit the pending order, but if you had taken that as it moved in the right direction, that would have been a profit of 132 pips. And here is my chart on Bitcoin. Okay, you know I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't buy and sell Bitcoin. I just buy on a regular basis, dollar cost averaging, to secure a digital asset for the future. And at the time of this screenshot, it was 67,000. Well, 3 weeks ago, it was 56,000. So just in the month of May, it's moved up $11,000. So it looks like it's on the run again. This is great news. And so now 65,000 is our support level, and our next resistance level will be 70,000. And let's see whether or not it will continue to progress this week. All right, let's look at the pending orders that I have in place. These are the trade setups that I already have set up, ready to go, and waiting for the market to open on Monday. And I do this to help you make profit. But you must remember that this is not financial advice. I am not suggesting or recommending that you take these same trades. That's totally up to you. You can if you want to, but it's up to you to manage your own account and to use good risk management. And the first one we have, of course, is gold, XAU USD, and what kind of trade do we have on that? It's a buy, all right, a buy limit. All right, do not chase the candles. It's already very, very high. All right, above 2,400, it hit 24.22 last week, and there will be a correction. Well, there's no guarantee, okay? It doesn't have to pull back, but generally that will happen after such a big move. However, with it closing bullish on the Friday session in the US, usually when the Asian Pacific market opens up, they will follow the same direction. So we could see this continuing to higher prices before it starts to pull back and make a correction. But be patient, okay? As you saw last week, it will come back, all right? It will retrace, it will correct. It always does. Nothing goes up forever. All right, so just be patient. Don't take emotional trades. Don't chase the candles. Let the market come to you. So the buy limit for the XAU USD is 2,390, 2390. It's that blue line you see there. I know it's a long way down, but be patient. It will get there. Then the Euro US, a buy limit, all right, with the entry price at 1.0860, and the odd US, a buy limit with the entry price at 0.6675. The New Zealand US is a buy limit with the entry price at 0.6110. The pound US is a buy limit with the entry price at 1.2670. And the USD CAD is a sell limit with the entry price at 1.3645. And no trade on the UJ. You see this nonsense from last week, okay? About 3 weeks ago, it did get up to 160, but then it fell down from that really hard. It didn't like that high price of 160 at all. And now it's staying around 155, a little bit above, a little bit below. But then there was some high impact news item that came out on Wednesday, and we saw all this crazy knee-jerk reaction to the news, and then on Thursday and Friday it started to recover, so it's back around that 155 zone. But on my long-term chart, the day chart, which I use for trending analysis, the USD JPY is neutral, and neutral means no clear direction. So I'd rather just wait and see before taking another trade on this. It's likely to continue up because of the sad state of the Japanese yen. but there's no guarantees, all right? So I need to see clear direction on my long-term charts before I take a trade. USD, JPY, neutral, no trade. And here again is an announcement on the free Forex trading course for beginners, which is a 10-video tutorial available on my website, but you need to contact me for the link, and you can do that through Telegram. My ID is at rickrayfx. There's everything you need to know about getting set up for Forex trading with your software, how to use the software, and I discuss risk management, how to place pending orders, the fundamental news that we need to be aware of, and how to use those websites to follow the fundamental news. So everything that you need to know, the basic foundation that you need to get started learning how to trade Forex. And that's absolutely free. No obligation, 100% free for anybody that wants to have access to it. Just contact me on my Telegram ID at rickrayfx. And now also I have some free time for the next couple of months, so I have started mentorship sessions. These are 1-hour Zoom sessions, and these are available for more experienced traders. Maybe you need help with your strategy, or you need help with risk management or trade planning, whatever your needs are, okay, I'm here to help you. So these are paid sessions. Just contact me on Telegram at rickrayfx, and we can set up a schedule for you and get you going. Okay, that's it from me for this weekly analysis of 20th to the 24th of May. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you get benefit from these videos on a regular basis, don't forget to subscribe and be sure and click the little bell so you'll be notified every time I make one of these videos, which is every Sunday before the upcoming week of the foreign exchange market. And just remember the golden rule of trading. Plan the trade, trade the plan. Let the market come to you. You can be successful as a Forex trader. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you again in the next video.